For the sake of your sanity.
All right, everyone, I'll be right back. Just listen to the Goons podcast.
Anyway.
Anyway, Soup, how was your tour, buddy? I want to hear about it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, all right, on to the next topic.
Clark, how was your trip?
What?
I said, Clark, how was yours? Next topic.
I didn't hear what you said.
All right, on to the next
Well, now
one.
I feel like I can't give a real answer.
All right, McNasty, how was yours?
Good.
All right, thanks for watching.
Okay.
Like,
Dude,
what have you been up to?
Wait, hold on, what'd you do?
Move house.
All right,
Nice,
cool.
all right, that's
nice.
a podcast. That's
Perfect.
A podcast.
Yeah.
Like on Spotify, Code Goons.
I guess I'll go first since Blarg asked me first.
I did do that.
My tour has been going good. We're not done.
You're not gonna tell us the whole thing in the accent. No way.
We're not done. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We still have 4 more shows we got to do.
Hell yeah.
We've done 2 shows. Our first show was at I guess I'll just say the name of this place because it's already kind of public information. Called The Nick in Birmingham, Alabama, and that place was literally, bro. I mean, it was a dive bar, literally a bar.
Okay.
There's literally no other way to describe it. Just straight up a bar with a stage with a big ass American flag behind it. And at first it was kind of like, oh, this is pretty sick. You know, it's kind of cool to be playing like a little dive bar.
Yeah.
The area that it was in,
Not good. No, not great.
Little surprised.
Little sketch. But everyone that showed up was super cool.
Fixed.
We got there pretty early because usually when you go play a venue, they want you to get there early to load in all your equipment before people start showing up and all that. And yeah, we got there, I think around like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there was just nothing but old people in the bar. And there was this like 80-year-old dude sitting there.
Well, anyways, guys, last
Like
night I
4
did
p.m.
gaming if you want.
I mean, he was old as fuck. Maybe 70.
I got myself a
Definitely
booty
70,
toe.
pushing 80.
Oh, he's
though.
a spring
Not a
chicken.
grind.
Yeah.
It's a
Like,
ton of
maybe not-
scripted stuff.
God, I
Just
don't
like
know.
extra old, like
He's
Yeah,
old.
he was
Stuff.
up there. He was
like
up
not,
there, like
not 60.
white.
He didn't just hit 60.
Not like in a wheelchair hooked up to a saline bag, you know, drooling out of his
Like
mouth.
on the cusp.
But
Yeah, like yeah.
wrinkly as all hell.
one beer away from that point. And he had like super white hair, and he was kind of sitting at the bar. He also had some friends or whatever. I don't know what was going on. Weird situation. But he was fucking plastered, dude. At like 4 p.m., like had to have been blackout drunk. And he was like screaming and shit, but he wasn't being violent. He was just like really excited that bands were coming to play and just like
Hell yeah.
screaming and everything. And I walked past him because I was like bringing my shit in, and he was like, "Hey, come here." I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "You got blast show." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, man, yeah." And he was like, he gave me a hug and was like, "Let me buy you a shot." And I was like, "I'll do a shot after we play or whatever." He's like, "No." You're drinking, buddy. You're no. Yeah, like yeah.
He was like aggressively like screaming at you.
I mean, not like aggressive, but he was definitely screaming.
Oh,
And,
that's so weird.
Yeah, I didn't feel threatened or anything by the old
Yeah.
fucker. I mean, I could have just done like that to him, he would have fell over and died. But dude, he literally fell over though. So I kind of got away from him because he just got distracted in his drunken babble by looking at bright lights or something. Maybe he had like flashbacks. But he was like drinking to repress the memories of Nam. But I walked away from him, and I like turned around, and he fucking fell over at the bar and knocked over like 2 of these metal bar stools with him. Was like on the ground, like with these bar stools around him, just like still
Jesus.
hollering and shit. And they kicked him out, and the lady working at the bar was like, "Yeah, we have to kick this dude out of here every 2 weeks." Straight up. He comes in here like
Oh my
every 2 weeks and
God.
does the same thing.
That's probably an issue.
Yeah, that place. Well, I mean, he was definitely retired. I mean, he was on the cusp of reality. I mean, that dude was like a step from the grave. So I guess whatever makes him happy at that point.
He's at that I don't give a titty damn age.
Yeah.
Oh,
he used
most-
to do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
Most definitely does not give a fuck.
Blasted
Uh,
at 3 p.m.
pretty sure he drove though
Oh,
from
man,
the bar,
that's not good.
so he's probably dead.
The bar could actually get in trouble if he hit somebody. The bar can get like.
I don't
whoever
know.
let
I
him
don't know
drive
if he
can,
drove.
Yeah, can get in like
But
huge shit.
He had some people there with him, so I'm hoping.
Hopefully somebody drove him.
Hopefully
Yeah.
somebody drove him, or maybe he got a taxi. I don't know, but I hope he didn't drive away.
I would hate to be
that would
his
be
cab
dangerous.
driver.
That would be very, very bad. He probably threw up everywhere.
Yeah,
But
that's okay.
yeah, the place was called the Nick, and I think I know why they call it that. The whole outside of the venue was covered in staples. Someone literally
like
took a
people-
fucking stapler and stapled like every fucking spot on the wall. of
Really?
this
I was
place.
thinking like
Yeah.
maybe like over the like. Have you ever seen a telephone pole in the city where like people have stapled like my band plays this dude?
Yeah.
I just searched
they
some of this.
staple like their band's flyer. Like I just thought maybe like 2 million bands
It
or artists
could have
have
been
done
from
that.
that.
Yeah.
But there were so
Fuck!
fucking many, like, all right beside
I
one
was.
another. And I was just like, yeah, this is called the Nick because if you're not careful, you're gonna get tetanus. Like if literally just like rusted metal, you know, the sides of the walls and stuff. But it was good. The show was decent. Okay turnout. There might have been like 50 people there, which
That's pretty
for,
good
for
a
where
little bar.
for where we were and everything. I was
That's a show.
honestly kind of
Could have been
surprised.
51 if you guys didn't kick out that guy.
Oh, yeah,
I know,
true.
dude. He
Sure,
would have been
you're
the life of
kicking
the
out
party.
Your fans, bro.
I know.
Bro, that guy throwing down in the pit.
I'd
His
get
little walker
credit for
cane
actually
just-
listening to the goons while playing.
If he would have held off for like an hour and a half, he would have seen the show. He was a little
Bro,
too
that's what he
soon.
was. That's what he was excited for too.
I know. I felt bad when they said they kicked him out. I'm like,
Poor little guy.
Shit.
he's being rowdy, but he's not like bothering anyone.
Except for the chase.
Yeah, usually like any bar I've been to, if somebody like starts falling over and knocking shit over, they'll kick them out just because it's only gonna get worse at that point, you know?
Yeah. I signed the dude's ass.
I saw that and tattooed his ass.
Yeah. Damn,
How,
I should have wore the hat they gave me.
How did that come to fruition?
He showed up to the show and he just was like, "Hey man, if we go outside, will you sign my ass?" And I like went with him
Pull
to the side
aside?
outside. Yeah, he didn't want to pull his pants down in the bar around.
Okay, he's a respectable man then.
Yeah, a respectable ass shower.
There's like
And so we-
bathrooms and stuff, but yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we went outside like around the place and he pulled his pants down and showed me his bare ass and I signed
Take
it.
that out of context.
He just like spreads his asshole open and shows his ball and dick.
Yeah, can you sign my butt cheek, but like tucks his balls between his legs so they're just like towards his ass?
Yeah, he just like pranked you. He wanted to like goat you or whatever.
I signed the top of a Jeep, like the part that goes to a Jeep, like the inside panel.
Is somebody just carrying that?
Yeah, he carried it inside. He was like, "Can you please sign the top of my Jeep?" I was like,
All right.
Just
"Absolutely."
man.
carries his Jeep inside. Please
Yeah,
sign
he
this.
drives it through the
Drives to
front
the
door.
front door. Yep.
I'll be right back. Floors it into everyone, kills him. But yeah, I went to a
Oh, that's
tattoo
kinda
place
cool.
after the show, and the tattoo artist tattooed his ass, but I got to do a smiley face.
Is that your
You had
first
to do
tat
the
then?
finishing touch.
Yeah, that's my first time with holding a tattoo gun. Which
Hell yeah.
actually, I have a lot more respect for those people. Not saying that I didn't, but the fucking
that shit's
the way
hard.
you have to do it is, it's not easy. It's not just like you're tracing over some shit. You gotta like
You gotta put like
spread the
pressure
fucking
and
skin
yeah.
and
Yeah.
everything.
Dude, it's my friend's a tattoo artist and she let me practice on her like pigskin thing. Like a lot of apprentices get like a big fucking side of a hog, and that's the closest thing to like human skin, so you can just practice tattooing on it. And yeah, I tried to do like a little doodle, and it was like fucking difficult. Like things like straight lines are hard because you're literally like punching through skin like in whatever the fuck, a million times a fucking second.
Right.
Actually, but so it's just like dragging that like consistently across flesh. Yeah, is
Yeah,
actually
flesh just like moving.
crazy.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
over somebody's like elbow or like up their
Yeah.
shoulder. Like that's crazy.
At least you got to do the ass. I feel like the ass would be a little easier because it's like quite meaty and muscly. Or if like like Dude said, if you're trying to do like elbow or like rib cage or like I don't know somebody's hand or foot, like something that
Angles and
doesn't have a lot of muscle,
Yeah.
that would be hell. not
your
fun.
service,
But
sir.
that's a cool ass first thing to tattoo is somebody's bare ass with a smiley face because he likes your music.
The place was called Stay Gold. Stay Gold Tattoo in Alabama, I think is what the name of it is. Let me cite my sources here, make sure I get it right for anyone interested.
Will tattoo
But they were really
people
cool.
Tattoo anything on your body?
I think there's rules about
I think
certain stuff.
Any place on your body, I guess is what I should ask. Anywhere. Like, what if I
think
wanted
as
the...
long as they're cool with it, I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah.
whatever.
What if,
I
like,
think
the
it's,
ring
like,
of
up to
my
their
button?
discretion. Yeah. Well, isn't there a bitch? I feel like I saw her on Twitter or something.
Bitch.
There's a lady with, like, an octopus around her asshole.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh,
Jesus.
hell yeah.
There's, like
Yeah.
her butthole is, like, the beak of the octopus, and then the rest is, like,
Tentacles like coming out of her
Yeah.
ass. Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah.
God,
Yeah,
that's
it was either Reddit or Twitter that I saw that lady's ass.
She has like a big, huge ass too.
Yeah, it's just like I
Big
didn't
old,
consent
like,
to seeing it. It just
BBW
kind of
ass.
showed up, and I was a little upset about it at first. But then I was kind of filled with like a wanderlust. Like, what is this? I need to look at it further.
Yeah, Stay Gold Tattoo Studios in Fultondale, Alabama.
Hell yeah! Well, cool place.
Shout out them. Shout out them.
Shout out them for letting Mr. Soup tattoo a guy's ass.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely mark that off the bucket list.
Where are the rest of your shows at?
After that we played in Jonesboro, which is basically like a little ways out of Atlanta. Super dope. Everyone there was really cool. Nothing super crazy. That one just no asses being tattooed.
Standard show.
Standard
regular.
show.
Yeah. Signing just paper and stuff instead of
Yeah,
body
just
parts.
t-shirts and
They're
stuff.
gonna be chasing that high forever.
Little gooch signature.
Little ball. Oh, the side of somebody's dick. That'd be kind of cool, but they'd probably have to be hard.
Yeah,
Or you're just
I
gonna
think
stretch it out
that's the
real long
first
and
and
it'll go
only ass cheek I'm gonna tattoo. My ass tatting career after that one.
That's
probably over.
smart.
Yeah,
because
no,
your
that's
fans are gonna
fair.
be lining up to have their asses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna bring their own tattoo gun from home and just be like, do it in this room.
Yeah.
Well, that gave me the most of like the original one that gets the ass tat.
I'm just thinking about like when that guy dies and he's in a morgue, and they're like doing an autopsy of his body and they see my name on his ass.
What did you sign as? Dallas Soup?
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah.
Like pretty
Dude,
big
that's-
too. Like the guy filled it in. It wasn't just like he traced my signature. Like he went back over and like filled in the big
Bruh.
lines.
They're gonna think he owned like a volunteer soup kitchen in Dallas and he was like a
Yeah.
really nice guy. But in reality, he's just a fan of some dumb fuck on the internet and got a tattoo
Yeah.
on him.
That's there forever, literally until he.
That's
he
wild.
passes
Yeah,
on.
he's gonna be like an 85-year-old man in a nursing home getting like elder abuse, and they're just gonna be smacking his little weird ass tattoo. Old people there. It's gonna be wild. A lot
I was
of elder
smacking his
abuse
ass,
in
too.
those places.
I was smacking his ass. We got a video of it. Like whenever I went to go sign it, I was just like slapping his other ass cheek.
I think that's just gay. I think you're just had gay relations with that man.
It was pretty gay. Not gonna lie.
Fucking gripping his other ass cheek.
I was fucking
white
smacking his
knuckling it.
ass and then tattooing the other cheek.
He was probably fucking loving that.
Oh yeah. that was
Did he
probably
fart?
fucking
Did he fart? Fart while you did it?
Why'd you ask that like
Why'd
3
you
times
ask
in a
it
row?
like 4 times? Did he fart? Did he fart? Did he fart?
Please answer fast. Did he fart?
Please tell me he farted, bro.
Tell me he
Please.
farted. Well, I'm thinking
Dude's
about
about
this.
to
know.
Dude's about to have another career path.
I can smell farts and get my artistic abilities out there. Well, I'm thinking about that woman who
Autistic.
got her autism.
What? A woman who got her autism.
I thought McNasty just said autism for no reason out of nowhere.
I got that first grade.
Yeah, because you said artistic and I said yeah, autistic.
Oh. No, I was thinking about the bitch that got her octopus butthole tattoo. Like, there's no way she wasn't like sharting all over the place.
Well, there's like, yeah, that probably took like multiple days of multiple sessions of tattoos. There's no way one can speak in like 3 days.
Hell no.
I'm sure the tattoo artist probably loved it. So
Yeah,
Well.
maybe. I don't know if he. I mean, I guess if he's tattooing around a butthole, like he knows what he's getting into.
yeah,
Like
sure
if
that's
you're
not his first
wrestling,
rodeo.
yeah, you're wrestling that bear. You gotta be ready when it wants berries.
When it wants what?
What a great analogy.
Yeah, that was like a southern analogy right there.
Wow.
A rich on baby, rich on berries.
Yeah.
Wrestling the pooter, don't be surprised when the scooter can play the pooter.
No.
So where are you going
Word
next?
timeout.
Tennessee.
Ooh, where in Tennessee?
Johnson City. You're all?
Anything actually in Nashville?
No, nothing in Nashville yet, unfortunately. We definitely want to
Yeah, that would be a really fun place to play, I feel like.
Austin, Texas. We want to go back to there and play some shows. That place is like the live music capital of the world now.
Really?
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than Nashville for live music now.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, Nashville, like, kind of took a turn towards, like, house. Like, there's a lot of fucking cats in Nashville that just have, like, normal-ass trap fuck music that kind of sucks ass. Which is, yeah, a little bit sad. Because obviously, there's no... There's still shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of industry.
Well, I think we're ready to get this jamboree going. Light the fire, moonshiners,
But yeah, it's...
and try not to shoot each other. Don't forget to fill the tub with that sizable salamander venom.
It's such a nice area to hang out.
Yeah, and the places that you play, like in the bigger
The
cities and
seals
stuff,
aren't going to protect themselves.
is a lot better.
Yeah.
In the bigger cities. Play. Those are fun. Market shows. The sound quality. Yeah, they're not.
Nobody has to go all cramped in like one small room.
Yeah, the only problem with those is the sound and heat. Like, I think it was
Well done!
I think
You
someone
found the
like,
tub! I
almost
can't
passed
say
out or
that for
something.
many
It
of
was
the
awful.
moonshiners
Yeah,
who've come through here.
Dude.
Keep filling it with venom now. Your mother would be proud.
It's already breathing and screaming.
And the asphalt is like getting all the
Some places will have.
Is there a bouncer?
At some places, yes. A lot of places do not. But like at the nicer venues, the staff.
Destroyed stills are not good for
Stage
making
diving. The
moonshine.
stage we were playing on
Need I
was
say
very
more?
big, and we have monitors in front of us. Like I have like 2 or 3 monitors that are lined up in front of me, so I can hear back the guitar and everything and the vocals. And I think somebody like
Going well,
fell off
moonshiners.
the top
The
of
venom
somebody
you've
and like, hit a
collected
monitor
is
with their
filling
body,
the tub
and their
nicely.
back just like
We're
hit a monitor,
halfway there.
and the fucking
Most
monitor hit the
impressive.
microphone and went
Keep
right
up
in
the
the mouth.
fine work.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Oh, it hurt like a
Chain
Yeah, I
of
thought I was bleeding. I like stopped for a second. I stopped playing and I was like checking my lips. I was like, alright, I'm not bleeding.
Excuse me, but if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
for like no reason because they're not that heavy. I don't know if it's like the
Bitches hurt.
Yeah, you just need to keep a mouth.
should just take your headset off over there. You can like barely move.
Right next to the
Just like start dancing. Like choreograph dancing with the band.
Sometimes
Well, that's like, have you ever seen, I watch it every once in a while, and it is fucking. I need you guys to watch.
I think Family Guy did like a little
Dude, it is so fucking classic.
Is there any reason why you're not protecting the mill? Haha, jolly good Joe. We've got just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty of room in the tub. Let's see how much more we can
towards
collect.
my fucking face, and I was like, every time I would look down at my face to see how I was at, you know, that would be flashbang. Get the fucking
That
light.
was cold, China. I don't think I've ever seen the tub so full. You've really outdone yourself.
I just need you guys to see the whole house.
Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
Slightly late.
Is this been live TV?
Yeah. Just starts with that.
karaoke. I guess anybody can come up with
Yeah, dude, I watched that for the first time like recently, and I did not believe it.
I think it was just because it's built around that time.
Yeah.
They all consume life and illness of any color.
He was like shredding. Like they'd randomly bring him out on stage. He would just fucking shred and head back.
That's sick.
Just
People
head back
who
off stage.
come out with a guitar are cracked.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
they're
he
about to
was
fuck some
nuts.
shit up.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one ever walks out with a guitar and just does like,
It just
Mary
bombs.
had a little lamb.
yeah, they're like,
Oh,
You
no,
know,
he was
it's
going
probably
Destroyed
insane.
stills are
Dude, he
no
was going
good for
crazy.
making
Like,
moonshine.
I've never actually watched somebody play guitar before, but like, guitar, it's like, fingers. That's what they're called.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, twinkle fingers. Yeah, bro, he was going fucking nuts. The drummer he had on was so. I don't know what's. Early Polyphia where they play like rap. It's basically like that. It was really fucking dope. It was insane. So there's like a bunch of clubs, bars, and also homeless people standing outside said clubs and bars. So I left the bar right away. There's 2 homeless people I had interactions with that night. First one, I walk out, and this dude just goes, "Who are you?"
I can't believe my eyes.
Matt, who are you?
If I
I said,
had
"I'm
tear
John."
ducts,
I
I
said, "Okay,
would
hi,
cry
John." And I was like very clearly homeless.
Such a wonderful moonshine
And he's like, "I'm
jamboree.
Portuguese." I said, "Okay." And then he gave me a hug, and I walked away, and I didn't really know what to do with that. Kind of sat with me for a little bit, but for some reason I couldn't get an Uber to where I was staying from there. I don't know why. I just could not find an Uber. So I was like, yeah. So I don't know. It was just weird. It was like 2 a.m. to be fair. So I don't know. But I was like, fuck it. I'll walk for like it was like an hour and 5-minute walk back to where I need to get. I was like, I'm just gonna walk half an hour and then I'll call another Uber because like in half an hour the way I was walking was a lot more populated. So I started walking down the street, and normally if I'm by myself and there is a homeless guy trying to interact with me that's being like kind of aggressive, I will just completely ignore it. So that's what you should do. They'll give up and go away and go find somebody else, especially in a big city. But he was walking next to me. I had my AirPods in. He's walking next to me going, "Hey, hi, hey, I know you can hear me, hi," and like waving like his arm in front of me. He probably followed me for like 2 minutes straight. I was like, fuck me, okay. So I took out my AirPod and I was like, "Yeah, hi, what's up, what do you need?" And he's just like, "Do you have any money?" I was like, "No, I don't have anything." And he walked close to me, just fucking beefed out of his ass and walked away.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was
You deserve
thunderous. It was like thunderous.
Give
It
him a
wasn't
quarter,
just,
man.
it wasn't
Toonie.
just like a little like
Oh.
it was like you know when you're like sick, like your stomach really fucking hurts,
Yeah.
like you got food point. It was like that. Like it was
God.
deep rooted. Like it was in yeah, yeah.
Like his
it
cheeks
was
were
a-
like.
yeah, like a fucking
Damn
motorboat.
subwoofer.
Like an ass
Oh.
motorboat. And I was just like perplexed by this. I literally just stood there stunned for a moment as he just walked away to go harass the next person for money, probably loading up another fart. Just
What if
getting
that
ready to
fart
go.
stunned you and he just like you check your wallet and there's like a 20 missing
Yeah.
from your wallet?
Like the world's best pickpocket.
You're like stuck in a fart cloud there, just like
Yeah, you just like lost a
honing
chunk
that
of
skill.
time in your life.
Put
Couldn't
all of
remember.
his skill points into that.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude, it was like one of the most bizarre interactions I've ever had with like a crackhead drunk. It was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna call an Uber now, and luckily I called an Uber and it was picked me up like right away. And it's like I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna walk down Queen Street at 2 a.m. ever again. It's not happening. Yeah, that was fucking doo ass. But the next day, me and Smitty went to a bar. It's a bar called Etoile, and they do like
That sounds
they
French as hell.
normally. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's a French name.
Etoile.
It's in Toronto,
Etoile.
but so they normally do magic shows, and there will be this lady that comes over, and she'll go, "Do you want to see the mysterious magic show? It would just cost bubbles," is what they say. You have to buy a bottle of bubbles, which is just this fucking prosecco or whatever the fuck it is.
champagne.
It's not, so I'll get into that. It's not champagne. They don't call it champagne for a reason. They call it bubbles. every time. Gone there for like 2 years. They always call it Bubbles. But we were like, Smitty, before she even said what it was, she walks up and was like, do you guys want it? And he's like, yeah, we're interested. And I was like, okay, well, let's see what it is. She's like, it's going to be a live jazz show. And I was like, bruh, I don't want to see a fucking jazz show. And then she's like, yeah, they take like requests of like whatever you want. I was like, all right, all three of us are just requesting. That sounds boring. All three of us are requesting Monsters Inc. back to back. But
yeah, who would watch that?
Dude, it's just like I wanted to chill. Like this was the actual night of the concert. So like my ears already like I've had enough music. Like loud show. Like we got there and I just wanted to drink and be quiet and hang out. Me, him, and Poop Guy. And
Poop Guy.
Smitty said yes. And I was like, fucking you asshole, whatever. I'm just being a dick. I'm gonna keep requesting Monsters Inc. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna be an asshole because I didn't want to do that.
Did they play it?
So it gets worse. So we went in, and the lady's like, "Oh, hold on. The other guests will be joining you." Normally the magic show is just like you and whoever you're with, and we're like, "Oh my god, there's more fucking people. This is gonna be so stupid." So there was 2 guys that were on a date. And then another couple, and 1 more couple that were the other 2 couples around our age. The 2 dudes were probably like mid-30s, and we all went in there, and this dude that's playing it, he's like this little Asian guy, and he didn't even say hi to anybody yet. The one dude, like of the gay couple, the one dude walks in. Actually, I don't even think they were a couple. It sounded like they were on like one of their first dates or whatever. But he walked in, didn't even say hi to anybody, just looks at the guy holding his fucking, his saxophone. He goes, hey man, how old's your horn? The guy's like, what? He's like, what do you, how old?
That's not we say in the biz.
Already, I was annoyed at this guy. I was like, I don't know, I reckon it came out at the same time he did. And he just kind of hit me with a low glare, because it sounded like he was talking about his wiener. Like,
right.
and he just, it's just like, all right, I don't want to be here, so I'm just going to be passive aggressive the whole time. And the guy's like, oh, this? I don't know, man. It's just an instrument. I don't know when I got it. The guy's like, oh, okay, whatever. And the guy's like talking about like, what do you want to play and stuff like this. And the guy, like the dude's just playing random notes while he just like talks to us to like take requests and shit. And he plays a note. Guy was like, oh, that's a B flat. He's like,
I was like a music snob guy.
These guys.
He's like,
Do was literally with you, is what you're saying.
No, it's worse than Do because
he was like a piano to the right of him. He's like,
it's worse than Do because the guy playing is like, yeah, that was a G. And we're just like, oh no, this is gonna be bad, bro. And so
a music snob who's actually doesn't have any right to be a snob.
Doesn't know anything, but. He came over to us, just like the lady was bringing us our bubbles, and he goes up to me, Manny, and Smitty, and he goes to Manny first, and what's her name? Manny's like, Manny. And I was like, I'm not giving this guy my fucking name. I don't want to talk to him ever again. And I was like, my name's Carl. He's like, hi, Carl. And then Smitty was like, my name's Sven. He's like, Ben? Sven. Sven? Where's that from? He's like, it's Norwegian. Oh, is that where you grew up? No. And it just didn't elaborate at all. Just like, all right. I don't know. It's just fucking awkward as shit. But the guy is waiting there. The lady brings the Prosecco over, whatever. He takes a sip and he's like, oh, this is disgusting. I would rather drink anything but this. This is the worst champagne I've ever had. And I was just on the side of him, and I was like, she said it was bubbles. And she's like, yeah, it's not champagne. We specified. He's like, no, you told me champagne. It's like, she said bubbles. He's like, no, like, you 100% came to my table. I remember it. He was with me. You said champagne. He's like, bubbles. Just talking over him. He's just being a fucking ass.
I would have been like, you don't remember the B flat incident, do you?
Yeah, we always call it bubbles. Bro, he gets worse. So he's arguing with her, and she's like, whatever, I won't charge your bill for it. He's like, no, you can charge me for it. And she's like, then what do you want? He's like, just don't call it champagne. She called it bubbles, bro. Stop. So she walks out, whatever. And he kept doing, like, he literally just kept doing shit like that all night, where he's just like, the guy would play a song, like try to play a song, And he'd be like, oh, I know that song. And he'd be like, yeah, that's an original piece I made, so that you don't know the song. And,
oh, that's the worst.
And it just kept going throughout the night, and then they got talking about like random shit. Like the one couple asked if he ever plays like any other bars where they could actually watch him play his own music. And the other guy just started one gay just chimed in again out of nowhere. He's like, you guys will find that I'm very seldom wrong. And me and Smitty just started fucking dying. It's like literally thinking, I was like, bro, we've been in here for 10 minutes. He has been wrong like 7 times. It's just like, it's just literally just non-stop, like, he's talking to the guy playing again after the guy played an original piece. It was really fucking good. And the guy's like, oh, I could see like there wasn't that much passion in that, but I could get what you were trying to play. And the dude's like, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just trying to play right now. And the guy was like, well, I get why you wouldn't have a lot of passion. Like, you don't really have anything in the world that angers you or, like, you know, oppresses you. And the guy's like, what? He's like, you know, people your age, they have it so easy. You know, they have nothing difficult in life. And he's like, sure,
I feel like
man.
I'm sitting next to this guy right now listening to it. It's pissing me off.
Yeah,
it's literally
painful. I wasn't even
dude,
there.
it was so, we were only in this room for about 25 minutes. All of this was compressed into a 25-minute span, while in between like 5-minute music breaks.
See, Clark, your problem is you've never met a virtuoso before. You just don't know how to handle it.
I literally, I'm not an aggressive man, but I have never wanted to punch somebody in the fucking face so bad in my life. The worst one, that's not even the worst part of it. He's playing, and he's this little Asian guy, and he's like, hey man, I think I saw you in Hot Tub Time Machine. And like, he like looked around at all of us waiting for somebody to like giggle. The dude playing was like, is that racist? Like, no man, it's just like a joke. We're like, okay. And then his date has just left him in there. And the guy's like, we were the last like group of us that was supposed to be. So they were just like chatting with the guy that was playing afterwards, and the one who's another musician, like he played in a jazz band. So they're actually talking about music.
How old the horn is.
Yeah, how old the horn is. Still trying to ponder that. But yeah, like bro, it's just so awkward. He sat in there for probably like 15 minutes after, just trying to talk to this guy. And he was like arguing with them about everything and like trying to be right about everything. It's just, oh dude, he was so annoying. I was so pissed off.
I don't know if it's just because music's like a fine art, but like pretentious music people are just so obnoxious.
Okay,
like,
the thing
else, man.
is like, if he was pretentious and actually knew everything he was talking about, I'd be like, all right, yeah, you know what, you're annoying, and like we're all just trying to listen to this guy like play. We didn't even actually end up giving him requests. We just kept telling him to play his own stuff. It was actually like pretty impressive. Like it was like a really weird like jazz style with like he'd play in, like little bits of like hip hop that he liked, but then he'd just throw in like the most obscure fucking jazz shit ever. But yeah, it was just like, yeah, it was just like this guy clearly knew what he was doing, the guy that was playing, and the guy talking to him literally didn't know fucking anything. He asked him how to make harmonics, like guitars, on the instrument shit. It's just like, bro, what do you think this guy's? Yeah, you think he's gonna give you a fucking lesson right now? But the guy could kind of do it. He could make like, he could actually make things that kind of sounded like similar to how guitar harmonics sound. But I was just like, bro, like, what are you asking this guy to do? Like, he's just so ass.
You know what's funny is
annoying,
I just started learning how to play the sax like less than a week ago, and I already know that you can't really make harmonics on air instrument.
Like, yeah, you
can do an
make
octave up. You can like play a note low and then go an octave up. But
yeah, like, what it is. But I guess the timbre of it.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't exactly. Yeah.
But it's not really called a harmonic.
No, it's not a harmonic. It's just kind of like, yeah, something that kind of sounds similar, I suppose. But yeah, just like, dude, just the worst guy to spend 25 minutes in a room with. And,
yeah, I've seen plenty of those guys in my comments over the years. You know, just people who they've been on Musician for a week and they think they know everything about music.
But seeing them live is just incredible.
Out in the wild, yeah.
Yeah, just like watching somebody be so clueless to how much everyone in the room wants him to leave. Like, everyone was being so passive-aggressive.
No, like, social awareness.
No. Like, the fact that his date left should be a big fucking red flag.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
not even the person
bro.
who already knows you could stand to be there.
Yeah, literally just fucking wild. And but yeah, me, Smitty, and Manny left while they were arguing. They were just like, this is fucking stupid. See you later. And we left, and like 20 minutes later, they all emerged from the room. And I went to go to the bathroom, and I walked by the guy that was playing, and I was like, how was the conversation with that guy after? He's like, dude, I genuinely think that's the worst experience I've had with somebody. And I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I would have stayed and supported you, but I think I would have killed myself. And he's like, yeah, no, I considered it a few times, and then, you know, that was it. But it's just like,
That's
bro,
hilarious.
that's wild.
Yeah,
But,
that sucks.
Yeah, the fact that its opening line was, hey, bro, how old's your horn? Like, that should have been the red flag right off the get-go.
Yeah, that's something that I don't really think matters at all either.
Bro, how old's your horn? That's your opening line, and then arguing with someone right away. It's just like,
Need some
fucking brains.
ammo.
Yeah,
Hey, Nasty, how's band shit been going for you?
Yeah, how's the single doing?
It's doing pretty good. It was starting to pop off a little bit on YouTube, getting recommended
Hell
pretty
yeah.
well.
Nice.
Somebody posted it on r/deathcore on Reddit, and it was like
Okay.
the top post for like a couple days, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And then because of that,
what's been the reception from that so far? Do people like it?
most people like it.
In exchange for
So
village,
we took a lot of inspiration from North Shore. Obviously, I've
Yeah,
stated that multiple times.
available in
And
exchange
I think
for
we might have
cash.
taken a little bit too much inspiration. Like, because I remember when we were writing the song, there were certain parts where I'd be like, oh, like they did this part, like we should like do something like it. And then without even really like realizing, we ended up just like doing the same thing, but just in like different lyrics. So there were like some people were catching
Reminder,
on that it was kind of
Any
it was like too
attempted
similar. But
five-finger
I
discount
especially
will
on
be
the Reddit,
reclaimed
because you know Reddit.
and
Yeah,
paid
I'm
for
sure Reddit.
with
Everyone's an
Reddit,
That
Reddit
guy-
is literally
fingers.
that guy is on Reddit. That guy's an
That
art
jazz guy?
Reddit incarnate, essentially.
Yeah, that is him. That is Reddit walking around.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I was like replying to people, and I was like, yeah, we realized that we might have gotten a little bit too close, but next time we'll make sure in our future songs to branch off of it, find our own
Yeah, that's
sound.
fine. Yeah.
That's also
Like,
your first song, so
you
like,
gotta start
the odds
somewhere.
the odds of you immediately having your completely own unique sound on your first
Right.
song is like,
Yeah,
that doesn't happen often.
yeah,
you
but
gotta
most
kind of develop into it.
exactly, yeah, most of the comments were like super psyched. Like a lot of people were really surprised that it was so like well produced. Like
It
I feel
was
like
very
a lot
well
of people,
produced.
a
Yeah,
lot of people
I liked
expected it to be kind of like, first song, first band.
Fruity Loop sounding, kind of.
Exactly,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
unprocessed drums, like not
Yeah.
mixed at all. But yeah, luckily we have Andrew from Bro Job, who's just
Good
Yeah,
at
he's-
what he does.
yeah,
Been
and
in the
he's
game for a while, right?
yeah, he's
Requisition
had
Been a long time.
so he's had Bro Job for pretty much ever,
available.
but he's also like had a lot of different bands that he's done. Like he used to have this band called Into Furnace, which was essentially it was pretty much black and death, which is what like Lorna is. That's what us, Word and Paper, like those type bands. And so yeah, he's been like doing this stuff for like a long time, and pretty lucky that. Pretty grateful that he was reaction guys.
That's not exactly a slur against you guys.
Like it's kind of a little bit of a little more niche, yeah. I wouldn't say it's not niche by any means, but it is more niche than like, heavy rock or
He picked
rock.
up randomly from most of them, probably.
Exactly. So yeah, trying to figure out a way. Like even just like figure out if there's any way I just don't really know where to go further than
I don't know where.
I fucking
That is such a like
I feel like with music too, so much of it is word of mouth. You know, people that like it will go tell their friends and stuff. That's like the #1 way. I feel like with music at least.
Well,
You can pay for a fucking $1 million marketing plan, but it doesn't mean people will like it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
If anything, it might even like annoy people. Like I know there's a lot of like if I get a YouTube ad.
That's how I am with any ad. Like, if I ever see an ad,
No, you love ads. You love ads. You love ads. But among other things, you love ads.
Speaking of ads, use code goons.
Yeah, use code goons.
oh, I'm good segue actually, because I wanted to bring this up to you guys on the podcast. I know we talked a little bit about it last time. Did you guys get the new box? Did everyone get the new package?
No.
Did you get the bars?
I got.
Are we? I don't even know if they're released. Are the bars released yet before I showed them?
No,
Actually,
I have no idea what anyone's talking about.
what bars? Let me look.
yeah. Let's
I've
see.
never seen
Before
a
we start
bar.
talking about this,
I could have sworn I know it's. I feel like it's out.
let's see.
Yeah, actually, I had a buddy mention this to me.
Okay, no.
So they're
I
out.
see them on their website.
Okay, yeah,
we're
they're
good.
on the website. Alright, we're good.
They're on the website.
Yeah, I
we're
feel
good.
like they definitely would have notified us to not.
Sauce bar.
Sus bar. These things right here.
Yeah.
So I got this in the package that they sent us.
Yep.
And I wanted all of us. So, preface real quick. These contain insects.
Yeah, doggy.
As most things do.
These come from our
To be
management
fair.
team, by the way. They just sent us a box of fucking insect bars.
They sent us a box of damn crickets.
Roach bar.
I've already ate both of mine. I love those things. Every time they send me a box, they're gone in like 3 or
Did
4
you know
days.
there was insects in them?
Yeah, I do. I literally
I-
have like. Do you understand how often crickets are used in things? Look at.
Do you
the-
understand how much Canadians eat crickets? We love them. We love the cricket.
How? Okay, I'm gonna find you a list of food that has bugs in it.
That's so stupid.
I mean, I know there's like a lot of accidental bugs.
I
No,
I don't know about,
understand.
I don't know
that
about all
people
the
eat-
intentions.
I understand
bugs.
people. I get it. People eat bugs, Blarg. I understand. I used to eat bugs and boogers when I was in 4th grade. But
We all got to grow up at some
It
point,
just-
Blarg.
it just caught me off guard when I was like, oh, there's insects in this? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
but
not like,
you can't tell
taboo.
you're eating a bug. You can't
Yeah.
tell you're eating a bug. It tastes like a Rice Krispie.
Tomato sauce has many bugs.
Many.
Peanut butter has many bugs. Pasta has many bugs.
How?
I'm not opposed to eating bugs. I like
hate the-
sucking up worms out of the earth. It threw me off guard when I read contains
Yeah.
insects. I'm like, oh shit. So,
What is
you
that
know,
like?
It's called.
Cricket
It's.
protein,
I forget what
think.
the. Yeah, it's what is it called?
crispy salamander.
Cricketine.
Cricketine. Get your daily cricketine in your diet.
I ain't a
Oh,
natty
man, you
lifter,
can get,
bro.
like,
I'm taking a cricket
Protein bars strictly made of crickets.
It really caught me off guard, but I wanted to
Try
try these with you guys if everyone has them.
I've
If you
already
don't have
eaten all mine.
I've already tried them, yeah.
They're good.
know.
I
So
eat
you
them
can-
all
you
the
can go
time.
ahead.
Okay, well, I wanted to wait and give my official Code Goon sponsored review of the cricket
I think
bar.
you will like it.
So this is there a certain flavor? OG flavor. All right, so I just got the OG cricket bar here. It's the sus bar
It
from
literally
G-Subs.
tastes like it's. That's how they put protein in. It literally is a Rice Krispie with small amounts of protein.
Yeah. It's just
I've
like
eaten-
kind of chewy.
I've eaten the crickets in the boxes before, like the little orange packet things. The crickets, you just straight up eat the
Like a salted.
like
Straight out the herb?
petrified.
No, I've never had them, but I heard they just taste like potato chips. They're just like little crispy
It tasted
seasoned
like
things.
it tasted more like a sunflower seed to me.
I've
Oh
eaten
yeah.
ants.
Yeah, like that consistency of a sunflower seed, you know.
Yeah.
But it literally just looks like a Rice Krispie treat. Like it doesn't. Look, I was expecting like a little roach leg in there, you know, crawling around, little eyeball.
Yeah, it's just a
scratching.
compressed square of crickets.
There's
Those gross looking thing ever.
Wings and
a
legs
lot
hanging
of
off.
cookies have cricket in them. They have,
It smells
cricket
good.
flour.
Yeah.
It does smell good.
I feel like you're gonna eat it and not even like. It's just gonna taste like a normal thing.
Yeah, like
it's
if
no
I would have just
shit, you
ate it
don't
without
taste-
knowing.
If you bit into it and it tasted like fucking bugs, do you think they would sell it? yummy. It's a fucking it's a fucking Rice Krispie full of protein. They taste absolutely fantastic, and they have 8 grams of protein, I think, for 100 calories. Pretty damn good macros.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's on par with like most protein bars.
Yeah, like if you ate 2 of those, you wouldn't be that far off of like a normal protein bar. And it actually tastes good. It's like licking your dad's coated asshole.
Yeah.
There's a lot of protein bars taste like shit, and the ones that do taste good are like 300 calories and only 20 grams of protein.
Yeah, one sugar in it.
Sugar.
Yeah.
If it don't taste like battery acid, don't eat it.
Yeah, dude, that's...
Or unless it's a sus bar, because those actually taste good.
Correct.
If somebody was to give me that without the packaging or anything, and was just like, this is a Rice Krispie treat, just eat this, I would not know any
You would
difference.
know the difference.
No.
Yeah, that's good. I recommend the sus bar. Good,
Yeah, I
good
think
sus
you're
bar.
putting a little too much weight on the fact that there is bugs in it, considering how
Yeah.
many things have bugs that you eat like daily. Like when you eat
I was just
bread,
expecting cricket
there's,
legs
like-
and shit to be hanging out of it, which would have
Yeah.
been more badass game or something.
You were
You just
that
like put it
really
up to
what you
your
were
ear and it's like
expecting?
chirping.
Can you make it quick?
Bunch
You
of
see the
live
bag
crickets.
moving, kicking while you're
Well,
trying
they-
to eat it?
There's also...
If I-
Are these not crickets on the front?
Oh, I don't know.
Can't you see?
Probably not.
Except this
I
town
don't know if they would like.
Oh,
It would
I
be
guess
bad
it's like a...
branding, I feel like.
AMS came
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
like a
if they-
hand.
They own
It's like a hand with an eyeball. I
some
thought that was like a
ultrasight.
fucking cricket on there.
all the man.
So that's I was sort of expecting to see cricket parts.
atomic
Yeah.
mining
Oh
service.
my god.
Somehow.
Hey, you never
Hybrid-
know, bro. You never know.
Some sort
man
of
is delusional.
don't we have?
Code goons.
Code
Yeah, use
goons for all
code goons
things
to go get
gamer
yourself
subs.
some cricket food.
Yeah, go buy
I
some
do buy.
insects.
The name's
Go buy the
Dylan.
same. Go
I was
buy
a
the same
miner
thing you
here
feed
in
to a
Welch
frog.
before the robots stole our
That's
job.
Yeah,
Right.
frogs eating
Mother.
good, bro.
Even though
Yeah.
the work was harder,
Frogs are a big
people
fan
are
of
out here
crickets.
killing.
Yeah, and goons are
And
big
apparently-
fans of
Look
frogs. so
around,
it's like
you
full circle.
kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone
it all works out.
We love frogs. Frogs
you
love
see I'm
crickets. We
retired?
love crickets.
So it's time to live.
Circle of life.
Amen.
So, yeah, sure. I
You
don't know.
heard.
Hey, you
What
heard
all
Circle
that.
of Life from Lion King? That's what
Now.
that song was about. Circle of Life.
Oh yeah, that song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
I had
The
no
main
idea
song.
until you started singing it. I had
What
no
if a
idea.
12-pound cricket climbed out of my throat, like right now? I don't know.
We'd probably turn it into
would
flour,
call the
put it
government.
inside of bread and cookies and sus bars.
Like you just ate
my
its
my
egg.
jaw unhinges and a 12-pound cricket just chirps and flies out of my mouth.
They can not fly, I don't think, can they?
Yeah, they
I've
can
never seen a
jump
cricket-
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they jump. Well, yeah.
Jumping
different
is
than flying.
technically
Why do
flying
they have
for a short
They
amount
have
of
wings
time.
though. I think they can
It's
like,
like me
float.
choosing to
Crickets?
crawl.
They can
Crickets
like.
have wings. I think you think of grasshoppers, like locusts.
They don't have.
You know what? You're right. I think you're right about that.
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure.
I gotta look at a
crickets
cricket now.
Yeah, I think I'm also
do-
thinking
Just look at a
grasshoppers.
sus bar.
Listen, bro, jumping is flying for a short amount of time. I will not be told otherwise.
Oh,
I'm
I
like
just.
That's a
90% sure they do
responder,
not have wings.
not a...
It's just a bunch of British people holding the 2x4 when you type in cricket.
Okay, hold on.
They have little
Jerusalem,
wings.
Jerusalem and
wings.
camel crickets do not have wings, while field crickets
I do
and
not like the
house
word camel cricket.
have wings.
That does not sound good.
Yeah, so the crickets we see do have little wings, I think. Because I don't think we live in Jerusalem. To my
I'm
knowledge.
aware of.
You've been closer there, though, Larks. You've probably
Yeah.
seen
Yeah. You know, shout out Palestine. What's left of it. Anywho.
McNasty, how was your first, well, not, I guess not first, but your recent gambling experience?
I can fix him.
Terrible. Actually, when
Go into extreme,
No, that's it.
excruciating detail.
I mean, it was
Well, he was
it was
sitting there
very
farting
minimal.
on his friend while he gambled.
So I went to Pismo in California. It's a beach, and it's kind of an beach. There's not really a whole lot to do there, but a lot of good food. Kind of more of like a party town, like because it's near San Luis Obispo, and they're like a college. It's like kind of a college.
San Who?
San Luis Obispo. It's so another.
Put sand in your Crisco.
Sand full of
Exactly,
piss
yeah.
boats.
No, but there's a casino over in that area, and I my cousin and his friend who lives in Pismo are big like guys that gamble all the time. So I went there and I was like, fuck it, I'll try something. So I sat down at this table and it was like,
What table?
it was. Remember that one I told you about? It was like this. There was this big circle, and then on the screen you can play like baccarat, 3-card poker.
Oh, yeah.
So the
like roulette.
non-social, I don't want to talk to people video poker type game.
Yeah, but then there's an actual real guy in the middle who's controlling all of it. And there's like a
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
above it, and yeah. So I played that, and I actually won a little bit. I just put 20 in because I was like, I went there fully like expecting not to do anything. I just wanted to go just because I didn't want to sit in the hotel room for 5 hours while they were playing. And yeah, and then I put 20 bucks in. I won like 50, and then they started playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em, which is essentially Texas Hold'em, but everybody sitting at the table is going against the dealer, so you're not like going against everybody that's sitting there. And yeah, I didn't really play that. I just kind of sat there and like watched them play it, and then there was like a slot nearby, and then I put my ticket in, which had the funds on it that I won, and I literally just blasted through that in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
easy to do.
It was, yeah, like at first I was betting the lowest amount. It was like 75 cents, and I was just hitting it. And every time I would win, it'd be like 2 cents or 4 cents winnings. And I'm like,
well, you gotta do max bet. That's why.
Yeah, and then I went out to
That's why you
max.
gotta put your life savings in it all at once.
Correct.
Your kids' college funds.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I went up to max bet, which was like $3.75, but I only had like 70 bucks. So I was blasting through that, but then a couple times I would win like 15 bucks, and I'm okay. But I would just blast through that 15 in like 3 spins, and then before I knew it, I had 12 cents left in the card, and then I just threw it away, and then I just sat there and finished watching them play Texas Hold'em, and then I went home.
You gotta go with more money up front.
I just
if you wanna
don't.
Play it longer.
You gotta go with
more
money.
I know.
That's the best advice I've ever heard. Right there.
Take
know,
more money to the casino.
The thing is I just don't enjoy the process of gambling. Like the game itself doesn't excite me.
Have you played craps before?
I like roulette.
No, but I've watched people play craps.
I feel like you would, if we all sat down and played craps and blackjack, I feel like you'd have a great time.
I want to play craps really bad. I don't want to play with people who are like seasoned veterans. Yeah, because I want to learn. Like I want to have the experience of learning with friends. So I'm very down for us.
I feel like if I went with you guys, I'd probably have a little bit more enjoyment. But they like my cousin and his friend. They kind of really like to do 2 things when they go to the casino, and it's sit down at the table, play Texas Hold'em, and then do the screen thing.
Oh,
See, you gotta get really drunk, and you gotta lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you gotta laugh about all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really, that's all you can. That's the only approach. You gotta go in there knowing whatever money I take out today is gone.
It's gone.
Like, if you go to the casino and you're like, I'm gonna win big today, you're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna leave there angry. If you take out $100, $200, whatever the fuck it is, and you're like, this is gone. This is funny money that is no longer real.
Yeah.
Then you'll have a good time because you'll be like, I don't care that I put all that on red and it's gone. You know, it's just like whatever you do, it's you gotta accept that it's already gone. And it makes gambling a lot more fun.
True.
Exactly. I went to Encore Casino in Boston, dressed up as a fucking hot dog, and I won $1,000. One of the highlights of my life. Like when I die, and all the fucking DMT or whatever's in your brain is like flushing out, and you see your life flash before your eyes right before you
just gonna see
pass
hot
away.
Dog with $1,000.
I'm gonna see myself dressed as a hot dog with $1,000.
I've told you guys about. I feel like I've told you guys about this. When I went to the casino, got the greens twice in a row. Did I tell you guys that?
No.
That sounds
on
familiar.
roulette. I feel like I've definitely told you guys. Okay, so I went to the casino, and my friend Jared, who's my editor on my second channel, him and I went to the casino. We have one relatively local to us called it's a Caesars. So we went to Caesars Casino, and we were playing roulette there. And I hate gambling. Like unless I have a reason. Like if we all went to Vegas or something, like that'd be fun as fuck. I'd actually, sorry, Canada moment. I'd definitely, happily gamble there. But when we just because there's a casino like in our city, it just feels stupid going there at any point. Like I don't know, gambling large amounts of money. So I always just take out $200. $200 is my limit. I'm like whatever. I can at least have fun with this and hang out while they gamble away their life savings, whatever. So I took out 200, and I was like, I'm only doing 2 spins tonight, Jared. What am I doing? What am I putting it on? And I sat down with my $100 out of the 200, and I was like, what spin am I putting this on? And he's like, let it go for a little bit. I want to see what happens. It's all RNG, but he's just watching, building something up. And he goes, all right, put it on 0. I was like, all right, cool. Put it on 0. It fucking hit. I was like, no way. So we were freaking out. His friends were losing their fucking minds. Like, geeking. I forget how much money it is. I think it's a 32 times
35.
multiplier. Is it 35? Yeah, whatever it is. So I was like, dope. I'm putting that all on black. I think I did black first, but I was like, I'm putting that all on black. Jared's like, don't do that. Put it on. Lost it all. I had my $100 left though, so I was like, whatever. I'm gonna keep my 100 for now. We'll see what the vibe is later. We hung out. They played blackjack for a little bit. I just kind of drank and hung out with them. We were walking back past the roulette table. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put my other 100 down because I don't really want to carry around the voucher anymore. And I put it in. I was like, all right, Jared, what am I doing? It was like 0. Did it again, and it fucking did. Same amount of money. I was like, all right, lost it last time.
3,500
Again, twice in a row. It would have been, yeah, whatever the multiplier is on 0 and then 0. I didn't even look at it because I knew I'd.
Yeah, if you put 100 on 0 and you hit it, that's 3,500.
Yeah. Okay, so I hit that twice.
So you won $7 grand and lost $7 grand the same night.
No. Well, yes. But Jared was like, okay, keep this one, please. I said, nope, I'm here to gamble. I'm putting it on red this time. I put it on red, and I lost it again. And he was so fucking mad at me. His friends were pissed. Everyone was like genuinely mad at me for doing that.
Dude, that happens at casinos too. Like if you're, it's so funny that people get mad at shit like that because it's like there's no secret to why there's a winning.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like it's all random as fuck. Like there's very minimal strategy. Like you can follow some strategy or whatever, but it's still so.
It's RNG. It's literally RNG. Like there's no such thing as like a hot streak. There's no such thing as like anything. Like black popping up on roulette 10 times in a row isn't a fucking hot streak. It's RNG. Literally. Like there's no other way to slice it. So it's just like in my head I was like I already lost the money. Like in my head that $200 is already gone. I think it'd be number one if I win the money, if it lands on black or red and I double it, that's fucking dope. I actually get a lot of money. If I lose it all, it's a funny story. Either way, I'm winning here. I'm not that mad
damn
about
broadcast.
it. Like,
we got all the rats
I mean,
crawling out.
technically, you
the
only
money's
lost
nice.
$200.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the money would be cool. It'd be
For real?
fun. I don't know. Probably
Tell
would
me you
took
ain't
Jared on
heard
like a
about
golf
that
But then you
draw
just come
from
and do a
Kansas
raid
City.
ad.
Broadcasted
Yeah,
far
it's
and
a
wide
little-
about
I
some
mean, it's
troll
just
hidden
like,
in
I don't know.
Appalachia.
It was whatever, but it's just so funny. I don't know.
We come back
to
to
me, it's just like
Appalachia and
it's a
we're
win-win.
neck
Either
deep
I
in
have a
these
fucking
so-called
hilarious
settlers.
story
Not to
about
mention cultists,
losing twice
bloodthirsty
on
bandits,
black than
you
red,
name
the
it.
safest fucking bets you can do on roulette, I think. Anyway.
If there really is a trove of
Yeah,
unimaginable
losing that
anything
twice
here,
after hitting
it
2 of the
belongs to
rarest.
us.
It's
We're
just
the
like,
ones
I don't
gonna
know.
Yeah,
pay
that's
those.
actually
Not
insane.
It was
that you
nuts.
could buy
Like,
it
that's
twice.
nuts.
We
His
may have checked
friends
out
on
for a
the
bit,
the
but that
first
don't
time
mean
they
we're
were
done
freaking
to
out. The
share.
second time they were losing it, and even the lady, like, because it was similar to what McNasty did, where it's like there's a bunch of the computers went so we could
Going
all
on
play
too
because there
many
wasn't enough
years
room
now.
at the regular roulette
And
table.
I didn't bring them back here for nothing.
So it was one of the ones
You
where you
wanna
like put it down and
underestimate
then
us?
the lady like
We
drops the
take a
ball in
shot.
and then there's a camera. Even the lady that did that, I know they're supposed to be pretty neutral, but even she was just like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
she like
doesn't-
she
She
was
probably
laughing. Yeah,
Has
she
never
well she
seen
was.
that, or like
Yeah,
barely
she was
ever.
Luckily, I
laughing
got
and
some
just
folks
like,
who
oh
are
my
real.
god, that's wild. And then
You
yeah,
wanna
when I
know
lost
more?
it twice, she just laughed
don't
her
get
ass
in the
off
way.
at me and said have a good
That
night.
she's
And I
seen a
was like,
lot.
See you later.
Yeah,
That she's
and I was
used
like,
to.
all right, well, I'm out. See you later. But yeah, that was probably one of the fucking wildest gambling experience I've ever had.
Never
and-
believe
and
it
I
when
lost
someone
all.
says
That's
it's a
okay,
quick
'cause it was
job.
fun, and now I've
Only
remonetized
quick
it on
jobs
the
are
Goons
when you
podcast,
kill
so
first and ask
it all comes
questions
around.
Let's
later.
go.
It's
That's
crazy
not
how in
Meg's
Vegas, if you start winning big, they can like kick you out, like ask you to leave.
Yeah,
But if
fucking
you lose
fine.
all your money,
They just
it's
come
like,
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Back to
that's,
the lobby.
that's Vegas. That's
Then you
Vegas
get
for
free
you.
rooms, you get free voucher play.
It's only because nothing can get to her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's true.
I mean,
Super mutant
it's
take an elevator?
yeah, like
But you
his,
still might
so
catch
Jared's
you
parents like
stealing
have
my
a
stuff.
I don't know what the
You're
thing
dead.
is at Caesars, but it's the same
Nice
like
to have
it's
a
the same company that
conversation.
owns the
A
Caesars
lot
in
of your
Vegas.
people would like
I think there's
nothing
only
better, or
two
at least
three
try
of them,
to.
maybe. But like they
I
will
think they're
literally
Chapstick?
Civilization, laws. The sooner they.
he's chopping up.
I thought
But
that was a
The worse
chapstick
the
now.
yeah, they'll literally
percentage.
give them like a
Best
free
case is
room
we
for
win.
like a week.
NF and die.
Again,
Damn.
free, and they just will give you the room and hope that you just go gamble for the full
Yeah.
week. Like,
Come and
it's
stay
fucking-
above our casino.
Maybe a
Yeah.
touch of envy.
And people literally do
Sounds
that.
like
It's
you had
crazy.
some
Like
sweet digs.
the
while
go-to
re-
thing in
the
our
other
city
thing
would
is
be like
impressed.
if you are like
Considering-
having an anniversary night or whatever, and you just want to stay somewhere that's not your parents' house
You
when
like
you're younger. You'd go like stay
finding
at
a
the casino.
tuxedo,
And like
but
Danielle and I used
keeping
to
it
always go stay at the
freshly
casino, and, like,
laundered.
you'd literally
Now
we'd
that's
be
my trade secret.
walking in from drinking at like 2
Anytime.
a.m. You'd see somebody at one of the slots next morning at 10 a.m. you'd come down to get breakfast, still the same person at that salon.
Yeah, still
It's just
there,
like,
like bloodshot
what
eyes.
is wrong with you? Like your kids
You
are
need
hungry.
help with
Go
weapons
home,
and
take
armor.
care of
Go
them.
see
Say hi
Ira.
to your family.
She'll turn
It's
you
fucking
into a
insane
walking
how, like,
arsenal
addicted
if you
people
got the
get to gambling.
caps.
It's wild.
Oh yeah.
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 You can always tell the people who are there to try to make like their living
So
too.
what did
'cause
my
they're
squirrel
so
brother
depressed
Creed
and,
do
like,
now?
hanging their head and shame and shit at the table, and
Yeah.
as opposed to the people who are
Not
just
if
like, I've got $500, I'm spending it this weekend no matter what.
Hammered and throwing down their money on shit.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Boys,
having
you're
fun.
here
With,
to
that's
play me,
that's the
fuck
mentality you gotta have. Is just
Exactly.
have fun.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy when I was dressed up as a
Boys,
hot dog in
anyone
Boston
that gets
that was like,
Sentence
And
is
we
so
were-
crazy.
What a
from Russia
started, what a
before the
starting
war.
sentence.
there was a guy
Americans are
there,
so
and we were.
soft.
I was at the
Such
virtual
prey.
blackjack table or whatever, because all the real
Right.
tables were like pretty much
Someone,
taken up,
At least
and I didn't feel like just
Especially when you're in a
waiting
hot
to,
dog
like-
suit.
guys.
Yeah, and I also didn't want. I also didn't want to jump in because some people get mad when you like jump into a game or whatever. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the virtual thing.
You following me,
And
pal?
I'm like sitting there at it, and this guy to the right of me was like, I guess he lost some money, and he's like fucking banging his hand. He's like holding his head. I'm like, bro, you need to go home.
Yeah.
Like you actually
you
need
have
to
a
go
problem.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you're that upset, like you probably gambled money you shouldn't have gambled.
Yeah, you need to.
you-
You need to leave.
Do you guys ever have the dealers? Because I look young as hell. I'm like 12 in the face.
Yeah.
And like, do you ever have the dealers ask you like, what do you do for a living? Like, why are you here? Because I always play high limit, like
Oh
blackjack.
hell yeah!
So I went there yesterday, and every single time. What?
I'm shocked.
Try to hold your surprise. Try to hold your surprise. But no, but like without fail, every time I go into high limit, the dealer's always like, so what do you
Someone
what
gets
do
a
you
bigger cut
do
than you?
for a
I sell
living?"
drugs. You just tell me you're a little porn
Yeah.
star. You're like, you should be like, hey, have you ever seen that ad of the guy getting like helicoptered above the 6'8" woman? I'm the guy. That's me.
I run guns for ISIS. Go ahead and deal for me.
I'm the one that sells ISIS all their beat down Toyota pickup trucks.
Do you know the what's that guy's name that we traded the lesbian for? The dealer of death or whatever?
Yeah,
Merchant of
Oh,
Death.
The merchant of death.
Merchant of
Yeah,
Death.
he's my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should start telling people, like, when people ask about our jobs, we should try and give them the worst
Another
answer
day,
ever, like the most
another shitty
evil
deal for
villain
some
type
poor
job
sucker.
ever.
I would
Yeah,
rather
and
do
then
that.
FBI
'cause-
investigates you.
Like, I prevent water getting to Africa. That's my job.
Well, because then it's
I
almost like
shoot down
a
the
little,
planes that send the food.
I've actually caused all droughts in Africa.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually somehow not as bad as being a YouTuber, explaining a YouTuber.
Yeah, for
to
real.
old people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's
in
what
Vegas,
I
I
was
said
gonna
I was a
say.
YouTuber, and it was
Yep.
weird.
No. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
because I made the mistake yesterday of telling them like, yeah,
People always
well,
just have like a million questions.
If you ever want like
I
an
run into
easy out answer, just say
told
like,
those
yeah, I do
scavengers
to
advertising
hand it
on the
over.
internet. No, advertising.
Oh,
Like, yeah, nobody fucking cares about advertising.
yeah,
It's like at the
it
end of
was,
the day, that's really our job title. We just advertise shit.
there was
Hey,
there was
just
this like
because
older
something is
Chinese
stolen doesn't
dad
mean the
that was
quality's
the
any
only other guy
less,
in this
right?
entire room. And he heard me talk about YouTube, and his ears perked
Meg
up,
better
and
hope
he's like,
coming here
"Oh,
pays off."
dude, my two sons are trying to do YouTube," and I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Tell them to stop.
So I wound up having like the hour-long like, tour YouTube conversation.
Bless you.
Nice to
Bless
see
you,
a new
baby.
face.
And he was telling me about how like his kids make meme compilations and how one channel stole their meme compilation and it's got like millions of views. And I'm thinking, I've probably reacted to it.
Was
I
it,
didn't tell him that.
was it the Dallas Soup channel?
We can't be civilized.
Some dumb fucking redneck and his
There's
dumb
a stupid
fucking
fucking redneck
friend.
named Soup. I hate him. My two sons are trying to kill him.
Most people would probably say
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
I need to come up with like a better alibi for it.
Yeah, just say you're in advertising and nobody will ever ask a question.
I'm what you'd call the resident.
Yeah. It's fair.
Unless
I
you
would just
feel
say like,
these kids-
like, oh yeah, I have a part-time job at McDonald's, and you're just like betting like $1,000 a hand.
yeah,
Gambling fun. Do it more.
good
Everyone.
times.
You'd be
fun,
surprised.
Fun gambling
Killing it.
moments with the goons. Yeah, I think it would be. We still all need to go to Vegas. I feel like that would
After
be
the
fun
great
and wild.
Wherever
I'd
we
love to
meet up,
see
there
you
needs to
throw
be
all this money.
casinos.
Tech must have given you quite
Yeah,
the
okay.
break.
Well,
May not be
necessity.
you
today.
guys can
I'm
come
not
here.
going
we
unless-
got casinos and Detroit, so those can mix well, right? Surely.
When you go causing problems, you got enough on the plate.
Gamble your
badass.
money, gamble your life.
Yeah,
Gambling
see?
all around.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all love gambling. We go gamble in Detroit, bro.
The real high limit table is in Detroit.
The table in the middle of 8 Mile outside. All right. Anyway, Soup, do you want to do the outro?
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's
Okay, that was good.
See you later. That was a
Bye.
Code Goons for G-Subs. Go buy you a damn cricket bar, boy.
Go
Get
buy
you
a
a damn
cricket
cricket bar.
They are actually delicious. They are very, very good.
Eat crickets and overdose on caffeine with Code Goons. We don't ask for much.
Just that you die. That's about it.
asking quite a lot, actually.
Just that you put your health at risk. Goodbye.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Finally, a nice day.
Hey, thanks for helping us take out those raiders. They are relentless. I'm glad you're one of us. Yeah, you're right. It's rough out here. Take this.
Okay, gang, the boss wanted me to leave you some instructions, but you apparently can't run this mine without me holding your hands. We're gonna light this place up today. The holes are drilled, so just get the dynamite packed in and wired up. Make sure everyone's a safe distance this time. Tommy, you do not touch the plunger. Got it? You're the reason we're down 2 guys this month. Carl, you're in charge. Don't fuck this up.
Here! Don't shoot! Hey. Tell me you got a stim pack. I'm hurting here. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Good to know there's still some heart out there. So, you the cavalry then? Duchess send you to save our tails? Much as I appreciate it, I'm not the one who needs helping right now. See, these, scorched things have been harrying the bar. Me and my bot sis Polly got the bright idea to track down their nest and clear them out. But a couple of them got the drop on us before Polly chased them off deeper into the mine. I heard some fighting, but then, nothing. I think she's hurt. Look, you've got to find Polly. I can't be the reason she... Look, just find her. Please. Thank you. Once you've got her, just bring her back to the Wayward. I'll be there. And tell her I'm sorry I couldn't be the one to save her.
Hey! Someone there? I could use a lift. You happen to see a young man on your way through? Early 20s? He's alive? What do you say you and you get me back to the Wayward, And I'll help you bake to a crisp anything that bothers us on our way out the door. That's the You hear that? Sounds like those things have regrouped. I'm sure you get this all the time, but your touch is incredibly soft. Extra crispy now. And here I thought we were having fun. One bot built to kill. Damn. Ammo finally corroded. Wet cave really did a number on it. I'm not going to be much help now.
Back at long last. But where's our girl?
Did you find Polly?
Give those degenerates hell.
Oh, God. Polly?
Whoa. You're not looking so great, darling.
Duchess, I'm not feeling great.
Friend, why don't you sit her down? Jug should do the trick.
This is real snug.
That's not gonna do it all.
Oh, Polly. This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess? Tell me you emptied this out.
Did I? You know, I'm 80%.
Don't just...
It's all right. I can fix this. There's a robotics shop over in Summersville that... Oh.
Solomon, you're going nowhere. Look, I'm sorry to even ask, but is there any chance you might be able to help us out here? I can make it worth your while. Find Polly this new body. I'll tell you everything I know about Crane and his treasure.
Please say yes.
You are a lifesaver. Here, take this. It's a signal beacon. You just plant that on Polly's new frame, and we'll handle it from there.
And here, you'll need this to get into the place. Just leave it unlocked so we can come and get the body later. And make sure it's pristine. No damage, no reprogramming. Factory defaults only. I don't want anything going wrong in the transfer.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, thank you. We'll all owe you big after this.
backs are turned, I swear I'll do it. What's wrong?
Saved message. Hi, I was calling from the Lafayette Post Office to see if you had received your package yet. I was working on your case online where you said you checked your mailbox after you received a notification that it had arrived and the package's stickers were not in the mailbox. So I just wanted to see, before I close your case, if you have received that package yet. Phone number 765-448-9223. Thank you.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. For more options, press 6. Message saved. Saved message.
Please reach out to me whenever you can. I just really want to talk to you, dude. Thank you.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. This message marked for deletion. There are no more messages. Main menu. To listen to your messages, to send a message, press 2. To create a greeting, press 3. For mailbox options, press 4. For password security.
Shut the fuck up. Let's start there. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm somewhere. So I just could claim something nearby like this roll. Careful, I'm streaming. It's a chicken. Chicken. Holy shit, yeah, we got distance, my boy. Deal. I fall apart. said something.
Something's close. You're gonna need more than that, buddy.
Why is it? If we can get on top of the roof, that might help. I don't know any other way in there. of a bitch. Okay, so our game is glitching. How fun is that? Yeah, let's just quit the menu and then re-enter the world. Because that's the only door, and I was hoping maybe it'd be like a secret door.
Oh. Well now, what do we have here? Are you another ghost? I cannot bring you the peace you require, Spirit. Leave me be. Must we, Spirit? So be it. Welcome to Duncan and Duncan's Apple. Oh. Well, what do we have here? I cannot bring you the... So, I understand your plight, Spirit. My name's Skinner, and I am trapped in here. Now, what do you require? Assaultrons are military... As such, all of our machines have already been spoken for. Outstanding deal with the United States military, just waiting for pickup. You understand. Oh, I wish you'd said so. I heard some screaming outside the window. Do the ghosts rule the outside world as well now?
That's Protectron.
Excuse me. Entrance into the showroom is for customers only.
legendary scripting shit. My mind.
Attention. Mine shaft reopening imminent. Available support personnel, please report to mine shaft Kittery for repair and collection duty. Civilians, please exit the area. Thank you.
stick so I can just close my door at any time.
Attention, shaft reopening detected. Support personnel, please initiate collection and auto runner repair tasks with caution. Structural instability detected. Attention support personnel. Aftershock detected. Please collect any newly revealed materials.
Mineral detection protocols. Active. System.
All mining systems restored.
Activating.
Initiating high-yield subroutine.
Mineral transfer required. Please use claim token. Mineral transfer required. Please use claim token. Mineral collection complete. Issuing claim token.
Auto miner system disabled. Immediate repairs required.
Mineral transfer required.
Mineral harvesting routine interrupted.
What the who said yes or no? Don't you think you should have asked? I know, but you should at least ask. But yes, JR is right. If my buddy's brother does not want his shotgun anymore, I plan to run a shotgun secondary. If anything, it's more military because of the patch in your chest.
Collection successful. Claim token.
Auto miner repair required. Maintenance personnel, please report at your earliest convenience. Warning. Shaft collapse imminent. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Reclamation successful. Transferring mineral to storage for later collection.
I guess. Probably pressed the wrong thing, but fuck it. As long as I get there, I am happy, happy, happy.
Is anyone out there? This recording is a call for help. Our settler camp was attacked by mutants last night. Please help. My name is Kenneth Dean. We're south of Huntersville. I think I'm the last one alive. Probably won't be much longer. The mutants have left. For now, hurry and destroy their meat bags when you get here. That should drive them away if they come back. There's a machine in the crater. Should take care of the radiation in the area. Keep it running. We'll never finish with the mutant breaks.
That's one open, right? Yeah, it seems shit here.
This camp could use more corpses.
Listening is the key to life. Gotta focus. You following me, pal?
See it.
Brian.
Hey, you got one. Signal's coming through loud and clear.
You know, I don't throw the word hero around a lot. Come over here and let's discuss, huh?
So, you gonna tell our girl about her new ride or what?
Now, I presume you found something that'll work for someone with my natural charm and gravitas? Now that's what I like to hear. Seriously, thank you for sticking your neck out for me.
It's true. You've worked real hard putting things right for us. None of us are going to forget what you've done. But that really just leaves one last topic for us to discuss, doesn't it? Crane, you ready to listen? I'm just warning you, I can't guarantee you're going to be happy with what I'm about to say. All right then. Follow me. So, I've known where Crane is. I know where his treasure is. But, well, there's a problem.
Oh.
Honey? You awake? Oh. You want to give him a little nudge?
Boyski.
Jesus, Duchess. That thing's been up here the whole time?
Over and over. That thing is Crane, Solomon. And what exactly would you have liked me to do with him?
Put it out of its misery. Those things are killers, Duchess. Paulie and I have the scars to prove it.
I don't recall yielding the floor to debate here. You agree with me, don't you? Well, look. I may not have all the information here, but all I've heard is, well, no. Once the infection's this far gone.
Then so is the person inside.
I know. You're right. I couldn't. Please. Just make it quick.
Of course. Unless you want to take care of it. And who knows how long that'll take? We just wait around for this thing to get loose in the hopes that someone out there finds it? No. I'm sorry, but Crane's gone. The only decision to make here is, are you doing it, or am I? Okay.
You two mind if we just take a moment?
Of course not, Duchess.
According to that map, the treasure is in some kind of special cache tucked away inside Golly Mine, sealed away behind a keycard locked door.
Golly Mine? That's where Paulie and I tracked the Scorched.
Son of a... Did Crane lure those damn things here when he found the cache?
Suppose we don't need to feel so bad anymore.
Solomon, too damn soon.
Sorry.
Now, this cache. I tried to check it out myself, but I didn't get real far. You're already intimately acquainted with Golly, so I suspect you've got the best shot at actually laying hands on whatever's in there. So, here are my terms. I will let you keep said map and access card. No strings attached. As payment for everything you've done for us. But I need your word you'll come back. And buy a drink every now and then. Good. Now, there anything else you want to discuss before heading out? No idea, sweetheart. He was only ever here alone. If he did have kids, well, they're long gone. Maybe I have great vision. Maybe he wore shirts with too many buttons undone. Maybe you don't need an answer to that question. You got what you needed. What say you let a lady maintain her air of mystery? Good luck.
It'd be funny if I just shot again right in front of them. Just. Yep.
What a day. Could almost forget the world.
Oh no, don't do this to me. I fucking hate this game, seriously. Is it that hard to make it every door accessible? Now I'm trying to walk back through and do all that shit again. Because fuck me. Anyways. Is my voice coming? Nope, never mind. Okay, we're back. I'm pissed. Let's try again. I doubt anything changed. Maybe if we enter and exit and re-enter. this and the stream. I got shit to do.
Unregistered access detected. Error. Employee registration required. Pip-Boy detected. Registration complete. Countermeasures disabled. You may now present Pip-Boy at access point. Valid Pip-Boy detected. Access granted.
Black titanium.
Terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises. Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased. Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises. Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
from the premises. Extracted and processed. Output quantity increased. Extraction complete. Extractors must complete cleaning and ventilation process before continuing operation. Please vacate.
be of assistance? Serve and protect. At your service, sir. May I be of assistance? Serve and protect. May I be of assistance? At your service, sir.
Too fucking crazy. Right off.
Howdy, folks. The game's about to start, so get yourselves ready for some fruit, toot, shoot, and loot. Yeehaw! Here's the deal, partners. The sheriff's out of town. Well, searching for the escaped Caffrey and Bottle. So it's bad detail o'clock till he gets back. I reckon you'll have till high noon, so be quick with your bumpers. Find the cutout to stitch up, find the safe to crack. Just find the goods and get them back to the way. They don't pay me enough, I hear tell that certain duo of dead bottles play both of them out of town. You'll get a boot. Someone found Cappy the Kid. You got that stole varmint real good. A bonus well earned. Cappy has been saved and only done at his picking fingers full on here. Oh no, a cavalry's near. Y'all better stop him from shooting up the wagon. Oh, that'll pop the wheel. It'll be game over. Oh, wait, amazing job. You got quite the haul here. I do, folks. You know what that means. The sheriff's back in town, and he's got his eye on the wagon. And that's time. Yeah, you done did it, partner. Take your prizes and ride off into the sun. Or maybe over to the concession stand for a victory round of ice-cold Nuka-Cola. You'll come back.
Oh, you got the pistol. Boy, why don't you give me your pistol? That's cool. Hey, this is fucking. I'll never get that. That's cool. Weapons to put on my wall and shit. I got 50. Let's go. Can you only roll for armor on this bitch, or can you actually craft? Well, this is right here. What?
Hello, Mac. I wanted to let you know I've procured those tools you and your boys were asking after, along with all the nails and safety equipment you could need. But we don't do deliveries. Bring the money to my place in Welch. You know where